Behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying.
It's that simple. Public executions for any illegal that rapes or kills an American. They don't deserve deportation. They deserve to be ended. It's that simple. Public executions for any illegal that rapes or kills an American. They don't deserve deportation. They deserve to be ended. It's that simple.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and what I want to go into today, okay, is the division, okay, amongst, this society, a divided, all right, and violent society, as we speak on, the people, being like the rulers. Well, we know the rulers of this earth, all right, are known for being what? The violent man. The scriptures describe, these current rulers, all right, these current rulers, so-called white man, Esau, Edom, as being a violent man. Okay, and he has established a very violent atmosphere in the earth. Okay, and what we're seeing, the Lord is using the devil to stir up division and violence, all right, for the fulfillment of prophecy. Okay, so these incidents that we see happening in the trickle effect, because as we, said before, it's not even about, this guy, okay, there's this right winger, okay, that got killed at the university, got unalive. You see, it's bigger than that. It's about an agenda that they want to push. They could have used anybody, to play his character. Okay, but the thing that we're watching is a division, okay, and the atmosphere of violence that is creating, okay, amongst, all right, the people. And this is what the elites want, okay, because we have to understand these people have a depopulation agenda, okay, and one of the ways they want to depopulate, all right, and the most convenient for them is for people to delete each other, okay. That's a win-win, for the elites and their agenda, okay. And through confusion, all right, they can constantly establish, begin to roll out, all right, this NWO, this new money system, this new government, and all these different things, while everyone is at each other's throats. Okay, so let's read a couple of scriptures at Zechariah 14 and 13. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord, okay, from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor." So we're seeing, all right, the atmosphere for violence, for civil unrest, a cold world, okay, and this society is already, extremely, hyper individual society, where people only care about them, okay, and life is not valued in this society. People have been conditioned, to fulfill this prophecy, for decades. The elites have been establishing, a very cold and violent, demonic society, for decades, man. Okay, you go to here, in Zechariah 8. All right, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 8, and verse 10. It said, before these days there was no hire for man, nor any hire for beast, neither was there any peace to him that went out or came in because of the affliction. For I set all men, every one against his neighbor. Okay? So it's the Lord that's doing this, man. He's using the elites, to cause division, because the Lord, he wants civil unrest. He wants, these wicked, proud people to delete one another, man. And he's gonna, show up to the party, Yahushua, right as the missiles, hit this place, man. And the chariots gonna be hitting this place, man. So Yahushua is coming to clean up everything, man, from the militaries of the earth, to you coming people in Babylon, Yahushua is coming to expedite, the judgment and the anger of the Lord. You see, but it's why, we say be mindful, be circumspect in these times. You see, we're not in the time, just be, not engaged to what's going on, not understanding what's happening, man. Not understanding the times that we in, heads in the clouds, as they say. Nah, man, we have to be grounded, on point, sharp, prayed up. You see, moving, with wisdom, strategically. So going from there, let's get this in Genesis, the 6th chapter. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 6. All right. I started at 5, and this is before the flood. So we're back in the time, where the environment of the society, is pre-flood behavior. And this, the instrument of judgment this time is gonna be what? The nukes. It's gonna flood America with nukes. This is Genesis 6 and 5, and says, and the Most High saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thought of his heart was only evil continually, man. Because you look at that video, and it's like she's pushing for what? Open execution. Esau has weaponized these ideologies of the left and right to the point to where you gotta die, if you believe in a different style of government. You see, this is where it's come to. Esau has, weaponized people against each other with these ideologies, man, the left and the right, and they both work, for the same machine, man, the elite, New World Order machine. And people are enchanted and caught up, in this false left-right paradigm, to the point, it's gonna be on sight. You see, it's gonna be on sight with them. Esau is making the world savages, man. Just violent savages, man. And everybody's mind is geared towards some type of wickedness, man. Reading on. And they repented the Lord they had made man upon the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping things, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and may we be in the stead of Noah. Noah represented the remnant, the Lord's favor in the midst of, the chaotic and violent society, and Noah was reserved, and there's a remnant promised to be reserved in this time, man, before great judgment. You see, and may we, be, have the favor of Noah, which in Hebrew goes into Nawak, which means comfort, which means comfort. You see, and we have, the comfort of this word, in these times when people are wilding out, clashing with these ideologies. Well, we're comforted by something beyond this, something, greater than this. We're comforted by the destruction, that the Lord promised to bring to this place. All those things are a comfort unto us, man. Okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. All right, so let's read this. It says, verse 11, and it says, the earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. Okay, the same thing today. You know, I say America, the country that has more guns than people. Okay, and you see the spirit that's on people, so it's only a matter of time, okay, for things to start hitting the breaking point. Okay, and these people start wilding against one another, man. Okay, especially if scarcity kicks in. Okay, and it says, and the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon earth, man. You know, and this is a people that have corrupted themselves. Okay, through who? Esau. You see, Esau is at the source of the corruption that we see in the earth. Okay, he's the reason people's minds, okay, are poisoned and plagued, and he's the reason for this toxic environment in the earth, man. It all goes back to him, and that's why he's going to get the harsh judgment, man. Okay, let's go here, and we end in Revelation. It says, Revelation 19:2, for true and righteous are his judgment, for he have judged the great whore, all right, which is America, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and have avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. Okay, so America, okay, which is, you know, the chief place of Edom in the earth, all right, is responsible for the corruption we see, man. You know, and that's why the scripture is judging her. You know, that's one thing about the scriptures. You know, it deals, you know, it's a court setting. It tells you, you know, the judgment, and it tells you the charges. Okay, it tells you both. Why this place is going to be judged, why these people are going to be judged. Okay, and how. Okay, so that's the point. You know, just wanted to get into that. You know, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters are edified. Next time I say, Shalom.